Hello everyone. This week I surprised myself with a mid-6 in the middle of a pretty slow session. Either way, it was a pretty smooth full step solve, so let's take a look. The interesting thing about this solve was I didn't plan any F2L pairs in inspection, but the first few pairs came together really smoothly, and I'll show you why. For my cross solution, I did F prime, U, R prime, F to insert these first three edges. And then as I did that, I noticed what I would use for my first pair, my blue-red, and it's here on the right. The moves that I would use to solve the cross don't disturb this piece, so I could go straight into that solution. D, L2, D, and then straight into this. And as I'm solving this, I notice what I'm going to use for my next pair, which is the orange-blue. So I rotate and solve orange-blue into the front. As I'm solving this, I'm noticing my next pair, which ends up being the green-red. What I did was I set them up like this, which paired up this pair unintentionally. That part I didn't plan on. Then I rotated and inserted my third pair like that. After inserting this, I was ready to do a U2 and then insert, but I noticed that all of my edges were flipped and I didn't want to give myself a dot case. So instead of doing the normal insertion, I did a sledgehammer, which canceled these two edges. So it left me with a better OLL case. I did the lefty alg like that. And that worked out pretty well because it ended up being the OLLCP case and I got a U-perm, which I did like that. Overall, this solve was pretty smooth and I'm happy with how it turned out, but there was a really cool alternate solution for my first few pairs that I found when I was looking at this scramble. After doing the same cross solution, you'll notice that my first pair starts with R, U prime, R prime in order to break up my edge and corner. What that also does is it inserts this corner down to here. You'll notice that the edge for this corner is already solved. So what we could do is add a D move, break this pair up, and then D prime, and now I've already solved an F2L pair, like on the way to solving this one. As I'm solving this one, it also sets up this pair for a 3-move insert. So that's a really smooth first 3 F2L pairs. After that, this pair is not that great, but other than that, the first 3 pairs were super smooth. If I was able to find that F2L solution as I was doing my cross, my first 3 pairs could have been insanely fast. Check this out. Look at that. Now, of course, I'm not mad that I didn't see this. I'm still really happy with this solve, but it was a really cool solution, so I wanted to show it off. Either way, that's all I have for this weekly weekend walkthrough, and I'll see you all next Saturday. Thanks for watching.